RESA TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, we're looking into the behavior of kids and what our local schools are doing to help these students that may have some behavioral issues in the classroom. To tell us all about it, my special guest is behavior specialist Joe Zima from St. Clair County RESA. And Joe, have you and your colleagues been able to kind of figure out what's causing this uptick in behavior, especially with these younger kids, as you mentioned yesterday?
Sure. I think we're seeing several reasons. For one, schools today compared to 10 years ago even are receiving fewer resources. It's just the fact that we have fewer school social workers, fewer school counselors. As schools are forced to kind of look at their budgets and allocate their resources, we're seeing fewer and fewer of those supports. We're seeing an increase in St. Clair, Macomb, Oakland County in child poverty rate as well across the three, which is a red flag of a risk factor for some of these behaviors. We're seeing a decrease in some of our community supports. For example, community mental health, where I got my start, was in two of our residential homes here in St. Clair County. Those are no longer open or operational in terms of a support in the community for some of our intensive behaviors. So I think it's kind of a perfect storm that we're seeing. We're seeing an increase in behaviors, but there's just a number of factors as to why that might be.
Does the family play much of a role in this as well?
I think the family plays a huge role. I mean, I can give you an example of a 6-year-old I'm working with currently, as CMH has helped to work to bring in more supports in the home, work on things like setting limits, consistency. We're starting to see a dramatic decrease in that aggressive behavior at school. So as the parents have gotten stronger at home with the students, and as we've continued to provide support in the schools, kind of in both settings, that behavior has improved dramatically. We don't see the same aggressive behavior that we saw in October with this young man.
So, I mean, really, this really has to be a team effort between the schools, community, and the family, doesn't it?
It's extremely rare that those behaviors would exist in one area and not another. We typically see them at home, school, and the community. So absolutely vital that there is a team approach.
More tomorrow for Dateline Schools. I'm Terry Harrington.